Hey, this is Noah. Check this out. So we've got a rumor here that is suggesting that we've got a new Sonic game coming out next year, along with Jet Set Radio, Comic Zone, and Guardian Heroes. And we're just gonna throw to the wayside all of the other details. The Comic Zone, the Guardian Heroes, Sonic, that's all well and good. We're gonna talk about Jet Set Radio. So, to catch you all up to speed, Sega before was talking about this super game thing, and over time we've learned a little bit more and more about what exactly it is. But in essence, as best as we can surmise, is that Sega wants to make some big AAA games that will make money over a long period of time. And we learned that they wanted to have it out by March 2026. That was the deadline. We then learned from Bloomberg that it claims that Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio are two of the games that Sega is intending to use for this super game concept. And to be clear, separate games. So, with this in mind, for them to now be suggesting the possibility that this Jet Set Radio super game is going to be coming out next year, not 2026, worries me a bit. If I may offer my opinion. My feeling is that they said 2026 as a placeholder time to potentially give as big a window as possible in case if they need it. And what would likely be the case now, if we take this rumor at face value, is that they deemed that they do not actually need this time, and the game is coming along as well as they think it should. And my response to that is, stop. Delay it, please. Because respectfully, if you thought you needed till 2026, take it. You have competition now. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk has now stepped up to the plate. It has raised the standard of what you need to do to be efficient and successful. Take a year, go look at what Bomb Rush Cyberpunk did well, go look at what it did poorly, and fix up what you're doing. Maybe what you're doing, but maybe what Sega's doing is fine, but I hesitate. I worry. Because that's how I am. There's a part of me that almost thinks that it would be kind of nice if Sega went on strike to delay the game, like with the Writers Guild that's going on strike. Apparently it's been now voted upon to allow for the video game companies to be striked upon. And I'm reminded of how Sega has a union from their workers. So there's a part of me that would almost think that there's a non-zero chance that this company could incite change within Sega, whether it be that they would put more time into it or give people enough time to actually make something quality and not want to die while doing it. Anyway, all that aside, it will be nice, I guess, to see if Jet Set Radio's new title comes out next year. I'm not going to not be excited for it, but I'm getting PTSD from knowing that Sega has pushed out Sonic games too fast, pun intended, I guess, to prevented Sonic Team from putting out something quality, and it took a lot of effort to push back to get more time to make Sonic Frontiers as good as it was, and even then it was only just like good by Sonic's standards. And even then, it still came out arguably unfinished, but thankfully the success of the game has afforded us the opportunity to see it getting more completed as time goes on. So, if that is the case, I think I am justified in thinking that there is no reason, if not even more so reason, why it would happen with any other game that they do. The only benefit of the doubt I could give is maybe Sega feels like they have to push Sonic out sooner and more frequently because it's like their flagship title. But with other stuff, they'll give more leeway because they're not as concerned about it. Either way, I'll be keeping a close eye on it. If it does come out, maybe the rumor is true. Maybe not. What do you guys think of this? Do you think the rumor's true? Do you think we'll actually see it next year? Do you think it's possible that the rumor could end up being true, but at the same time, the game doesn't end up coming out next year? Things change, plans change? Let me know in the comments below. This is Noah. Jet Set Radio 3 Online featuring Knuckles and Knuckles from Devil May Cry. See ya.